What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another amazing VGC 2021 Series 10 video. Today, we're taking a look at another amazing rental team sent to me by my supporters on Patreon. If you guys want to submit your team for review, for critique, for a little bit of team fixing like we're doing in today's video, you guys can check the Patreon as well. All of the tiers, the $2 tier, $5 tier, $10 tier, we'll get every single team submitted, and I'll provide feedback saying what I think you might want to do just a little bit different. Maybe you want to move your items around, maybe you want to move some of your moves around, move some of your Pokemon in and out, and just generally tell you how I think you should be playing the team to make it the best that it can be. We've looked at the Palkia team that was submitted by Refined Orc. We looked at Michael's Imprisoned Zacian team. Today we're taking a look at W. Kingsley's Heatran Xerneas team, and I actually think Heatran brings a lot to the table. It's one of my favorite mons. You can actually see on the team that was submitted, on the rental code, it has Earth Power, right? And remember, when you guys submit these rentals and these paste bins, make sure that they're always the same, because it definitely throws me for a loop when it says it has one thing and it doesn't. But it says it has Earth Power, but on the Poke Paste it says it has Scorching Sands. And I actually want to clear this up before we actually get into the games. A lot of people say like, oh, Scorching Sands, it's so good, it's like Scald, it can burn. But it's actually a lot better to use Earth Power on this specific set. Scorching Sands is a 70 base power. That's 20 base power less than Earth Power. And if you're going to go take the time to go full investment on Special Attack on a Heatran, you actually need the fact that it's Earth Power to actually do the correct amount of damage to things like Incineroar. So in this situation, it's actually better that they have Earth Power. Scorching Sands for Heatran sets that are built super defensive, like full HP, full special D, and you're fishing for burns, right? And you want to weave in those Magma Storms and put those dots up. So Scorching Sands would be better if it was a bulkier Heatran, but because it's an aggressive Heatran, not only with full special attack and speed, it's better to have Earth Power, so I like that it already has Earth Power. Another thing to note before we even get into this set's wasting a ton of EVs. First of all, 56 gets you nothing. 56, you see if we take away a point, it doesn't go down, right? 54, it doesn't go down. It actually goes all the way down to 52, which means you have 4 points here, and those 4 points are supposed to go up here. So that's wasting points right there. You're also wasting points in another way on this Heatran set, in that Heatran has a 130 base special attack and a 77 base speed. So if the number you need to hit is 114, which I can understand that, 114 can double into super speed creeping, what is that, like Calyrex and Zacians and things like that. If you want to hit 114, you actually can do that by taking out a ton of these points here, probably going about 100, maybe like 124. Oh, almost 132. So 132 gets 114. You see, we're wasting, not wasting, but we have 76 that we're using too many times. Also, you didn't have a nature either, Lamau. Or you did have a nature, it was in the wrong spot. Yeah, it was in speed. So we want to hit 182 is what we're going to hit there. So we go 172. And then we nature it, and you get 7 more points of special attack by putting that there. You hit the exact same speed number, but using your nature correctly, giving the 10% boost there, gives you 7 more points of special attack. That is so significant, especially in situations where, you're using Earth Power, which you're using Earth Power on the rental code. I actually personally, my personal opinion for Heatrans, I like heavy HP special D Heatrans with Intimidate and like Sub. That's my personal way to play it, but I love Magma Storm. I think it's going to be super fun to play. Your Idy Rock on the leftover is my favorite item on Heatran. Melodic here, I like this Melodic set. Looks like it eats Grassy Glides for breakfast, but I don't like the fact that you submitted a team. If we go take a look, look at this, look. This Melodic has a Rindo Berry. This Melodic has a Adrenaline Orb. So you really gotta make sure that the teams you guys submit have exactly the same thing. So Rindo Berry is much better than an Adrenaline Orb. You should never actually use Adrenaline Orb on Melodic. It's one of those Pokemon that if you're in a situation where you get an Intimidate proc to activate your competitor to give you a +2 special attack, you're going to win that game anyways. Like, you're already in a situation where you're going to win, right? You do not need to win more in that situation. You've already maintained winning. If you were compared to like Smash Brothers, you've already won the neutral. All you need to do is maintain the fact that you're winning, right? So you really just got to make sure that it's exactly what it says it is. Also, if we take a look at the Melodic's moveset, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Scald is over Hydro Pump, which Scald should be over Hydro Pump. So make sure that the teams you submit are exactly what they should be. It almost makes me think, am I even looking at the right rental code? I am looking at the right rental code, but like all these mons are different. Let's take a look at the rest of the rental. So like Xerneas looks normal. I do like the Xerneas. That's a pretty standard Xerneas set. I actually like the set. You still need to be modest to get KOs with like Moonblast and stuff like that on Kyogre. And again, it's putting your nature in your highest stat, so it's really smart. Let's see. Heatran, we fixed it up a little bit. Melodic, needs to be Scald like the rental code says. Whimsicott, full speed. Great Whimsicott set here. Salamence is great. Let's see. Is it the same? It is the same. and Mineshadow. Wyguard Fling with the King's Rock Fake Out tech. I absolutely love it, and we still have room for Wyguard. This is a great Mineshadow set. So I do like the rest of this team. We're going to hop into some games, though, and see if we can win some. I'm happy. I'm so happy that the rental code isn't the Paste Bin, because like I like the Earth Power on the Heatran, and I like the Rindo Bear and the Melodic. I think they're great changes. Only thing this team I think really does need, though, is we don't really have any terrain control, and we don't really have any redirection. But I think Heatran's cool, and hopefully Heatran's just enough to win the game. So let's hop right into it. Here we go. Kyogre Naganadel. Alright, that's a really hard matchup. I mean, we have Mineshadow for Wyguard, but the thing is, like, Mineshadow does get grinded on by Tornadus. And the thing is, our Xerneas doesn't actually outspeed their Kyogre. So, like, if I wanted to go like this, we'd be tailwinding, they'd be tailwinding, but they'd still get their spout off before us. I'm going to try something a little bit greedy, which is this. And I'm going to bring Whimsicott to switch in. I'm going to force their Kyogre to protect, so they're going to go protect Tailwind. And then I'm going to switch in my Whims that turn instead of Fake Outing and Encore them into Protect. And that's my plan. I don't know how I feel about Melodic here. I think Melodic is good. I think we need a Salamence, though, as weird as that sounds. Like, Salamence is actually... that's a Naganadel. Oh, this is so hard. Heatran can't come, obviously. It's either Melodic. I think I'll bring the Melodic, as weird as that sounds. I think you have to bring Melodic. Even though they have Serena and Lecky, I think you have to have something that can switch in on Spout. Otherwise, we definitely lose the game. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. Half the reason we're not bringing this Heatran, other than the fact that it's Kyogre, is Heatran is missing those 7 points. And the EVs that it has, it's wasting 4, right? So it's really hard to, you know, bring a Pokemon when it's not as good as it can be. So Torn Lecky, great lead, I think. I think it's a great lead for them. Let's see, though. I actually don't think I'm in a terrible spot with this. I do think that if I just fake out the Torn and Geo, I think that, like, I can get what I want. I also think I can just Wyguard here to block an Electro Web and Geo. I will definitely be Geoing, and I want to see if they're taunting. The thing is, they shouldn't be taunting. If anything, they're switching in Serena and taunting, which is that's a great play from them. Let's see if they want to... So they're staying in. I'd love to block this Electro Web. That would be the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Here we go. There's the taunt. Hey, they're so freaking greedy. I've never seen someone play more greedy my entire life. And the Electro Web's going to get blocked. That's alright. That's okay. Alright, so we just have to not get our Geo up. I can't believe they did that. What if I just got my Fake Out off? That's so greedy. Dazzling Limb's here. Let's go for this. They shouldn't be taunting our Mineshadow this turn, but I think they might Volt Switch or something. So we're actually just going to go... Yeah, oh my god, they just went for it again. This guy's playing... Like, I swear this person's playing on autopilot. Wow, I can't believe this person is disrespecting my options that much. That is ridiculous. Orb Lecky. Wow, you really don't see that often. Hurricane. Raw Hurricane. You deserve that miss, bro. You deserve that miss. Take it literally anywhere else. We actually went for the D-Gleam just in case. You know, Moonblast wouldn't have gotten the KO on the Torn anyways. So we just wanted to make sure that we took out the Lecky that turn because we didn't know if it was sashed. I think it should have been sashed. So right off the bat, very terrible start here. Lots of damage to that guy. That's going to be pretty nice. I think we're just going to go Wyguard and... let's see, though. I want to go Wyguard D-Gleam. We can soften up that Ogre. Naganadel's coming out. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. No Tailwind up for this person. Oh my gosh, we are so pinned right now. I actually think we have to double swap. The last one should be Ogre, right? Last one should definitely be Ogre. They have the taunt. Oh, this is going to be hard. This is going to be so hard. Melodic switching in there. I know it seems really, really weird we're switching in for a Bond that still takes that damage. We're just switching in Whimsicott because, like, I'd rather take the damage in the Whims. Hurricane, we knew that was going to happen there. We take that. Oh, they doubled into that slot. Wow. Oh, they did their targeting weird. That works. We didn't lose anything. We can Encore them into that move now if we wanted. Or we can just Tailwind. We outspeed them, right? So we can get our Tailwind up. And then Encore them when they want to go for Tailwind next turn. So I do like that. And I love Icy Wind here. It's so amazing in this situation. So we're going to trade Tailwinds. And then basically we're going to be able to... There's the Tailwind. Oh wait, they're outspeeding our Whims. What the hell? This is completely a perfect example of, like, Bro, you gotta give me the right rental code. Like, you gotta give it exactly what it says. Because Whimsicott does outspeed Torn, right? It does outspeed it. There's no way that Torn should be outspeeding us. I mean, now we have the control because we Icy Wind, but if we didn't, like, you can't have me fix your team if you don't give me the right team. I'm gonna check it. So let's see. Whimsicott. Check summary. What is this? What is this bold Whimsicott? You gotta give me a timid one. If it says timid, it has to be timid. Otherwise, this Whimsicott is completely unusable. It is completely unusable in this situation. I do think though that what do we want to do? We want to go for a Moonblast because we have the speed control now. But like, oh my gosh, that was so bad for us. That was terrible. We needed that to be. Yeah, there's a protect. Cool, we can encore that next turn. We might be able to kill the Torn. Let's see if they're going to go for another Hurricane or something. See if they actually get the kill on their Whims. Icy Wind back. That's a competitive proc. Oh, are you just kidding? You just missed my Melodic off my competitive proc? Bro, I'm so sad. They missed the wrong one too. Oh, I'm so tilted. Like, you gotta submit these teams correctly, guys. You gotta submit these teams correctly. Okay. We'll at least be able to take out the Torn. We have Tailwind, they have Tailwind. We have Fake Outs up with Mind Shout. Oh, I wish that Melodic got competitive proc. That would be so nice. Alright, yeah, we have to do it just like this. We have to get an Icy Wind up on that Ogre so we can bring on our good stuffs correctly. Then we just go Fake Out Ogre into the Icy Wind. I really hope they're not getting a, I kind of hope they get a special attack boost because we don't want them getting speed boost to regain this. Let's Fake Out here. We can fling the Ogre next turn if we don't die. It sucks we didn't get that special attack proc off the... They should have Icy Winded our Melodic, you know? I can't believe they even went for it. This person's playing so greedy, too. That's why it's really frustrating, you know? Disrespects so many of my options. They're going to go after the Mind Shout this turn with Naganadel, I would say. But we're hoping to punish them with a second Icy Wind to make sure Zern can just come out and go for like a D-Gleam to finish it off. So Icy Wind plus D-Gleam will probably be able to get rid of that thing. Fake Out into the Ogre slot. Yes, please. Ogre flinch before Naganadel, so it might be a Scarf. Special? Alright, so special attack drop. Oh, into the Melodic! Okay. Not today. Melodic dummy thick. Melodic. Yeah, we take those. Icy Wind. Yes, connections are made. Cool, so we're going to be outspeeding these guys for basically the rest of the game, I would say. At this point, I think it's probably a good enough idea to go for a... I think we should just be flinging the Kyogre. And I think we actually want to get a Recover off. I think Recover basically just seals the deal here. Let's see, though. Because Tailwinds are both going to go away. And then... Let's see. We have our Zern in the back. Zern's actually dummy thick versus a lot of these guys. Remember, we are rocking that thick Zern. Don't know if we'll be able to get away with going for a Geo this game. I can't tell if that's Scarf Ogre yet, because the Ogre outsped the Naganadel when the Naganadel was at -1. So I can't tell. It is hard to say. We don't know how bulky the Naganadel is either. We're in a little bit of a predicament here. I do think they should be going after the Mind Shout, but now, you know, they have to respect the Wide Guard. Kyogre's gonna protect, so it's not Scarf. Hey, that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. They should be going after Mind Shout this turn, I would say. Fling is so sick here. And you know what? Them protecting there, that's totally fine. Like, I'm actually more happy that they blocked that Fling because that shows me they're not Scarfed. It shows me they're not Choiced. And Mind Shout basically... Mind Shout incapacitated Kyogre for 1 turn, mission complete. Second Draco, which means I never have to care about this thing ever again. It's used 2 Dracos. I'm surprised that still got the KO. Special attack -4. Okay. Beast Boost into Special Attack. Yes, that's what I wanted to see, actually. Their Tailwind peters out, our Tailwind peters out, but remember, they're the ones with the speed drops. So I think we just come in here. I think Icy Wind D-Gleam should be able to clean it up. It would suck to eat, like, an Origin Pulse, I guess, on our Zern, but it should be able to KO. So, like, D-Gleam, Icy Wind again. Maybe even D-Gleam Scald. No, I think we need the D-Gleam Icy Wind. Kyogre's Protect is on cooldown. You can see the Ogre's at -1, Naganadell's at -3, Lamau. Yeah, just go for the Icy Wind here. I think it's the right play. I think Melodic can grind up that Ogre from here. At the very least, they're also starting to run out of rain turns. Dazzling Gleam. We should be able to get the KO on this Naganadel here. Perfect. That's absolutely amazing. I'll definitely take that. And remember, Icy Wind just to make sure, because Zern's not that thick. We're still outspeeding the Ogre here. So let's see if they're going for the Origin Pulse or Spout. Spout wouldn't do nearly as much. There's the Spout. Cool. I'm happy to see Spout in this situation. I'm absolutely happy to see it because it doesn't do nearly enough to the Xerneas. I think it actually might be in a better position for me to wait out this rain so that that last Spout doesn't do nearly as much. 2 turns of rain? Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Just protect here for 1 turn and go for a recover. Yep, I think we're going to be able to get it. In a game where not only, like, everything worked... Okay, they just scoop. We take those. Like, I was sabotaged by this Poke Paste with the Whimsicott that was bold. Got to make that one timid. Gastrodon. Okay. Gastrodon's a little bit hard because we really relied on Melodic. What would they do if we led Zern? If we just led Zern, what did they do? Sacred Fire? That's fine. Fake Outs? That's fine. I think I'm going to lead Zern. I think Zern Mind Shout is actually a great lead. Just because we can fake out their Whimsicott and do what we want, protect, hard switch in, come in with our own Whimsicott probably a little bit later. I think Whimsicott's still pretty decent. Salamence is actually not even bad in this situation. I actually like Salamence a lot. The thing is, like, I don't know if I want to let them get all that control. I think I'm going to go with these. If they end up getting, like, a ton of control with their Whims, I think that's just the nature of the game. I think Salamence Heatran is such a good defensive core, and I want to use these cool mons that the team is featuring, so let's see. Hopefully the Salamence and the Heatran sets are exactly what they were submitted to be, and I do think Salamence can steal KOs on things like Entei and Whims. I don't think they're going to be switching in Gastrodon. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't think they're going to be switching that Gastrodon to block like a Salamence Life or boosted Hydro Pump. So that's kind of where I'm hoping this goes. Salamence does outspeed Yveltal if it's made correctly. Salamence is at base 100 speed. Oh, this Salamence isn't full speed, though. It was submitted to be not full speed, though. This Salamence is made to be used in Tailwind. So maybe I shouldn't use Salamence. But you know what? I think Salamence is such a cool mon. Salamence Heatran kicking it old school. And let's see if we can get some wins. I think Intimidate's going to be great versus a decent amount of these. I think we have an advantage, though. We do have the advantage on paper. Whimsicott and Incineroar, I think it's a great lead. I wonder if they're going to taunt. I wonder if they're going to taunt. I don't really care if they have Encore. I don't think I care that much. I'm going to try and get my Geo up. I think I'm going to try and get my Geo up. Or do I want to get the Geo up? Actually, let me look at this. What if I just went, like, Dazzling Gleam? Because I don't care if they roar me. I actually think I'm just going to close combat this in Sin. I'm a Mind Shout. Yeah, go for it. Bro, I could have just Geo'd. I could have just fake out a Sin and Geo, which is what my other option was. The double protect? I could have just Geo'd! That's nutty. That's nutty. I don't have a problem with the double protect there, but that's crazy how they're just letting me do that. Right? That is so crazy, it just might work. Protect and Sin is already weird. If they have Encore, they have Encore, right? I think I'm going to switch out my Mind Shell, though, for Heatran. I think I'm going to D-Gloom one more time. I don't think I want to go for the Geo just yet. Something weird's happening here. Something weird's happening. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And I don't want to just throw away my Geo and get roared out or waste my time going for taunt. I really want to get this Whimsicott, at least its Sash broken. And I would like to switch out my Mind Shell to reset my Fake Out. And switching in on this blocks potential for like Moonblast. Remember, these are Fairy or a boosted Moonblast or D-Gleams. I don't really want to eat that with my Mind Shell. There's also a high chance that they go for a Fire attack, which they're not. Bro, I could have just used another one. Oh, this is fine. I don't mind this at all. Are you taunting? Moonblast. See? There's a good Heatran switching, but I could have got another Geo off! Oh my gosh, this guy's just literally throwing away. I do think that this thing has Encore. They were fishing for me to Geo so they could Encore it. And I'm playing around that very, very well right now. Heatran with the leftovers, we're in a good spot. I actually think it's not terrible to just go for a D-Gleam here. It's either D-Gleam or just raw Geo this turn. I don't think I need a Geo this turn. I think we just go for the D-Gleam and go for an Earth Power. We should be able to do a lot to that Whim, or to the Entei. Actually, let me think about this. I'm actually going to protect this turn. I think if there's a turn they were going to pull out something big, it's here. I hope I don't get Stomping Tantrum by an Entei. You don't really see that anymore. You see Stone Edge a lot. You don't really see Stomping Tantrum anymore because there's no Max Quake. Whimsicott's going to protect? Yo, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm ignoring that Whims, yo. I don't want them to Sacred Fire or Xerneas either. They know that they have a free way to use fire attacks right now. Don't want them to do it. Snarl. It's totally fine. I could have got another Geo. Is there like a counter? My Xerneas for sure, because I think they have the whatever that move is. That is a vested Entei. Cool. I don't have to respect nearly as many of those options as I normally would have. I think I'm gonna switch in Sally, and just KO the Wims, because we know they got it. All right, let's go. If they're just gonna if their way to win this game is just a Snarl or Heatran, it's not gonna work. Heatran's dummy thick. There's the Sally. Intimidate wasted. Remember, there is that inner focus. It sucks when we switching out. Yo, Heatran's actually popping off right now. No Tailwind, no Encores. This guy's like, what? I'm supposed to use Encore to stop Xerneas. And I'm like, no. Don't let yourself get Encored. Play around that. That was the most obvious Encore Wims I'd ever seen off the Double Protect Wims first turn. Easy. Like, Double Protect Wims and Sin. That's the most obvious Encore fish I've ever seen. They do have the Gastro. Oh, what a good player. Alright, so we know all their mons, though. They didn't bring their Yveltal. Cool. So, I guess I just have to worry about this Gastrodon, and then we win. I actually think it's not a bad idea to Pulse here. Just because I want to see. I don't want to miss anything. I can totally Protect with my Heatran for a turn to block stuff, too. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Protect one turn. Just start fishing for some damage, you know? No reason to go after this Entei, is there? Is it better to stick damage on this Entei? It is. Entei can't recover itself. It's going to do like 20%. Cool. Entei also, it's vested. We're a Life Orb. We're going to do a decent amount. It's going to probably be faster than us. Oh, D-Pulse. We're faster than Entei. That's great. So this is going to do decent damage. 10, 15, 20%. Yeah, about 30-ish. That's a lot of damage. And he can't recover that. Gastrodon, on the other hand, like, totally can. They're still trying to burn us, and, like, we're special. They know it now. There's the burn. Doesn't really matter. And the Scald. Into that Salamence slot. They really wanted that burn there. Wow. They ignored our boy Heatran. Never lucky. I wonder if they even have Earth Power. I think Hurricane would actually KO this Entei from here. Yeah, I don't care if they KO our Sally. I want to get a free switch into my Mind Chow. E-Speed, go for it. Good play. Yeah, that's great play. E-Speed Entei. Love to see that. Earth Power doing small chip. Remember, still at -1. Should be enough of a range, though, that we can KO with, like, Mind Chow. Eating Earth Power, I didn't think they'd have it because they showed Scald. Ooh, that's bad. That's what we in the biz call not great. But I do think we're still in a good enough position. I don't think that Gastrodon is carrying, like, Yawn or something weird. And so I think we can come in with Zern. We can close combat, KO the Entei, set up our Geo, and the next turn just dazzle him and rip everything out. Great play. That was such a wonderful play from our opponent that game, or that turn. Wow. Great stuff. But we should be able to get the Entei off the board. So it's finally time to Geo. Now, Gastrodon can get things like Yawn. It can get things like, let me see. You can get Yawn. It can get Clear Smog, I think. So those are definitely options. Like, I could fake out that thing and eat the Snarl. I could fake out it, and I could eat the Snarl. I don't know if those are what I want to do. Entei can't do anything. They can go E-Speed Entei and, like, Scald into my Mind Chow. I don't know if that gets them the KO. So let's see what they want to do. They might even... I don't think they're going to protect Gastro, but they might. They've shown protect so many times. That seems like a little bit of a weird defensive play. But you still have Fake Out on this thing, too. The E-Speed, yeah, I think they're going after the Mind Chow. I think they're just nuking it. Ugh, that's so much damage. We're going after this thing, though, just because I want to get it off the board. I want to see what the Gastro's rocking here. I didn't want to eat a Snarl. I did not want to eat that Snarl. There's my Geo. Let's see what he has. Clear Smog would be a problem. Scald doesn't matter. I don't care if I get burned. Yawn would be kind of lame. I'm not going to lie. Yawn would suck. So we get a Geo off. I feel like this is playing a little bit too predictable. We'll see, though. Scald. Cool. Even if they went for the Mind Chow, it's fine. I think we're fine. I think we just protect. I think we almost one-shot this Gastro with Moonblast. I say almost. I don't know if we do. But I don't know what that board... I don't know, like, should we go double D-Gleam? They might be Citrus Gastro. That would suck. If we don't KO the Gastro here, we might lose. They probably have, like, Snarl and Parting Shot. Maybe we should be... This is such a hard situation to be in. This is so hard. Actually, I know what to do. We protect, obviously, this first turn. I think we're going to try and one-shot the Incin. We know that it's not vested, right? So I think we're going to have to try and one-shot the Incin. And then the Gastro is like, what is it going to do? Scald me? like 10%. Good play there, though. I should have just fake out the Gastro, soak the Snarl. Yeah, looking back on it, hindsight over 9,000. Let's see what the Gastro's rocking over here. If it's just Scalding. There's the fake out, obviously. I'm gonna... Oh, that Incineroar's... Oh, the Incineroar's fake out, though. Or Protect. Earth Power. That's not even Scald. You gotta be scalding me, bro. I should Geo again. I'm gonna go after the Incin. If he wants to protect and Earth Power me, I'll take the 5%, you know? Good play. They're making their plays right now. It'll be on cooldown next turn, though. Scald now? They're mixing it up. Burn would still suck here. Oh my god, never lucky. Yeah, I mean, if we can one-shot the Incin, I think we one-shot the Gastro. Or one-shot it next turn. Like, I think we still have the tools to win here. If we don't KO this Incin, I think we're going to get grinded on. Because they'll just be able to wait us out with Protects. I wonder if that Incin's going to go for a double Protect. I don't know if the Incin's bulky enough to eat this. But we'll see. If the Incin doesn't die and procs like some sort of defensive berry, I think we lose. Just because they have too much. They're also going to be able to get like a Parting Shot or a Snarl off here if they live. So we need to KO this Incin right now. Oh my god, that just lost us the game. That sucks. And it's probably a Pinch Berry, right? Now Citrus. Okay. There's a Flare Blitz. He's going to take a lot of recoil, but it's going to do a lot to us too. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, we have the D-Gleam next turn. Earth Power. It's a little bit stronger. Ow. Yeah, we're taking out from Burn mostly. We'll go for the D-Gleam. And then... It's actually better to just do it like this. They know we have D-Gleam. They're going to go for a double Protect, probably. I wouldn't be surprised to see double Protect here. Oh, what a never lucky game, man. What a never, ever lucky game. LC, though. Is there any way we get out of this? Like, is there any possible way? They have to protect Incin and try and, like, weave in an Earth Power, and we'll get the Gastro low enough to where next time we just D-Gleam and we win. But they have to know that. I feel, actually, like, if they just go double Protect, they win the game. They go double Protect, next turn I have to D-Gleam, I have to kill the Gastro, right? So they're protecting there, we're disrespecting the stuff. They could have just Flare Blitzed us. They could have just Flare Blitzed. Oh, we take these. I don't know if this KOs. I don't know if they're proccing some sort of bulky-ass berry. They both lived at 10, and they recover. Okay. I mean, I have the D-Gleam up. I don't know if they can take me out. D-Gleam might actually still KO from here. They have lefties. I can't believe both those things lived at, like, less than 5%. They're probably EV2, but, like, Misarn's not that uncommon of a spread. If they protect here with the Gastro, they lose. I will be doing for the D-Gleam here. Let's go! Let's go! They should, if they would have Scalded there, they could have won there too. If they would have Scalded or Earth Powered there, they had the game won. So they're throwing. At this point, they're taking their win, and they're shooting their shot, they're throwing it out the window. Because Dazzling Gleam can KO that Gastro from here, I think, if we get a little bit of a high roll. We don't know any of the rolls on any of those. Going for the double Protect Incin. Never, ever, 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 ever lucky me right now. First turn burn on the Scald. Never lucky. We need to KO this Gastro. Oh my gosh, we just won. We crit! Sometimes lucky. Oh, we take those. Are you gonna get your 6 more Protects? Bro! Go for more Protects, I dare you. I can't believe we win this one. We actually, like, suck at Pokemon. We could have played this one a lot cleaner, I think. But, you know, this is what happens, you know. I will say that I played this one suboptimally. What?! How many Protects you got back? That's just triple? You had your triple? Bro, go to Vegas. I still think I win. But, like, I could have played that better. Keep going. Go for the record, the world record. Go for it. 3? Do I hear 4? Okay. Bro. People out here fiending. Just casual triple Protect Incin in this game. If you guys got this far, leave a comment telling me how many triple Protects you've either gotten yourself or seen. Because that's ridiculous. That shouldn't just happen. Oh, man. But yeah, as for this team, it's hard using this team. It's really, really hard using this team because I don't really know what is what. Like, I go to my rental thing right here. I pull it up, and the team that was submitted is, like, nothing like the Poke Paste that they sent with it. So, like, the fact that they had that Poke Paste, like, I'd be better off if I just saw it like this, because I'd assume a lot of stuff. And my assumptions might be better. But, like, this Poke Paste it has me like second guessing everything about this game, which leads to me like probably playing worse, I would say. Overall, I think the team is cool. I think the Heatran, you know, I like the Heatran with Earth Power. You know, we showed you the optimization that you can make on the Eevees as well, going like right there with these Eevees. I like this melodic spread. Just keep that Rindo Berry on it. Whimsicott, bro, you got to be timid. You know that you got to be timid. Like this rental code, you're so close. Yeah, I like the timid there. I like the Salmon set. I feel the Salmon set's cool. I think that like this set's obviously it's made to outspeed Regieleki at +2. We've talked about that before. Mind Child's cool. Love the Fling Tech there. And the Xerneas set, you know, it's a good Xerneas set as well. If you guys have a team you want to submit for yourself to have me using game or provide feedback, think about submitting it in the comments section. Or not in the comment section. Don't submit it in the comment section. I won't be able to see it. Gotta submit it on the Patreon. And if you're going to do that, make sure that it's the right team. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.